Verse 104. The gate of highest reality has nothing to do with the two forms of thought construction. Where the imageless stands, why should we establish the triple vehicles? In the previous few verses we've been talking once again about mind, about the alaya vijnana, chitta, manas, vijnana. These are categories which we may or may not find useful. If they don't point you in the direction of this gate of the highest reality, then don't worry about them. In the same way, we don't have to worry about the triple vehicles which are mentioned here. These are another set of categories used by Buddhists. The point of the triple vehicles is that they should bring us to the gate of the highest reality. But we can realize, as this verse says, that the gate of the highest reality has got nothing to do with the two forms of thought construction. The two forms of thought construction are the twofold svabhava mentioned in verse 77, for example. The translator tells us that they mean subject and object, but what this is in effect is the world of our imagination, inner thought constructions, and the world of conventional reality, external thought constructions. But they're all thought constructions. They are what attract our attention. They are what takes the attention away from itself. They are what our awareness gets lost in. And if we don't go with these, if we don't go with our thoughts, if we don't go along with conventional beliefs and understandings, then we are where the imageless stands. And once we are where the imageless stands, we do not need to worry about any kind of thought construction, spiritual or otherwise. The only point about such thought constructions is whether they're useful for bringing others to this gate of the highest reality. But you can realize it straight away if you can find this place which has got nothing to do with thoughts, which has got nothing to do with ideas, beliefs. It's what in the previous verse is called the alaya vijnana, because it's what holds all thoughts, ideas, all beliefs. It's what realizes all feelings, all sensations. It contains all experiencing, but it's not an experience itself. It's actually happening right now, as you listen to this, as you watch this. It's what's watching, it's what's hearing. It's what is open to all images. If it wasn't imageless, there couldn't be any images there. It's the silence to whatever sound is going on. So in the previous verses we had this construction to do with the mind. In this verse the construction that's mentioned is that of the triple vehicles. This is the way of the Shravika, the Pratchika Buddha and the Bodhisattva. And in verse 106 the same perspective will be applied to the 10 stages of the Bodhisattva path, the so-called 10 bhumis. Verse 105 says, the abodes and the stages of Buddhahood are established in the mind only, which is imageless. This was told, is told, and will be told by the Buddhas. We'll look at these stages in the next video, but this mind only is where the imageless stands. Everywhere that the mind can rest or attach itself, these are the abodes. It doesn't matter whether they're the bhumis, whether they're objects in the external world, whether they're thoughts or feelings. They are all contained within and non-different from mind only, from the alaya vijnana. This was told, is told, and will be told by the Buddhas, because this is the fundamental truth. It can't be any other way.